skin's all slimy. I'll just go ahead. So there's only 6 things to identify. 2 of those you need to know about because it's the whole reason we have this guy out. The red, 2 little red arteries you see there, it's your umbilical arteries. So you got 2 of them. That little deflated sac between them is your urinary bladder. That is your umbilical cord. Hopefully nobody gets that wrong. That right there, this pin, is your umbilical vein. And can't see it, but here within this liver and within that heart are 2 things that kind of bring all this together. So that red pin there going in the liver, we're pinning basically where the ductus venosus is, and what we're pinning up here is where the ductus arteriosus is, which eventually becomes that little guy right there. So the whole purpose of this thing is the fetal, these, after this pig is born, these things disappear, and circulation is kind of what we were talking about before with the cat. So what's going on here is it's getting blood from the mother that's already nutrient rich and oxygenated. So it's coming in through the umbilical cord, going up through the umbilical vein into the liver, and it kind of, in a way, gets connected into the circulatory system of the fetal pig at the ductus venosus right here, which it's also bypassing the liver at that point as well. So it's entering that circulation system and bypassing the liver. The reason it's bypassing the liver is it's not fully formed, so it's not functional really, and it doesn't need to filter blood, right? Because it's getting filtered blood from its mother. So it's, like I said, it's bypassing the liver and also entering the circulation system at that point, at which point it goes into the inferior vena cava and into the heart. You can't really see, but you just need to know that. And right here, what I'm pointing at, so both of these, you have to just kind of know general location of them and what I'm telling you about them, is what we have here. So it's kind of entering the inferior vena cava, going into the atrium, ventricle, into the pulmonary trunk, which, if this is already born, it'd be going to the lungs at that point. But since the lungs aren't fully developed, and it's in a womb, so it can breathe either way, it's bypassing the lungs, and this is a remnant of it. But the ductus arteriosus in a fetal pig is the shunt, so the blood would literally go from right here back into the aorta and back to the rest of the body. That makes sense. So bypassing the liver and entering the circulatory system, bypassing the lungs right there. Ductus venosus, ductus arteriosus. So after it's born, I'm not exactly sure what goes on in there, but I'm sure it just disappears. And with this guy, it becomes a ligamentum arteriosum ligament right there.
What does that red pin? Or
The top one?
what'd you say becomes the tendon?
Oh, this ligament here, the ductus arteriosus, number 1.
Okay.
But you get like the general flow, like why these are here, what's going on with blood flow and all that. Alright, so that's it.